Welcome to a world where reality bends and secrets intertwine, a realm of covert operations and hidden agendas. In a tale that could rival the wildest of thrillers, discover the enigmatic journey of the CIA, from funding spiritual leaders to controlling weather, delving into minds, and orchestrating audacious ruses. Unearth the truth behind a fake vaccination mission that unmasked the unseen, and stand on the edge of a chilling precipice as we unveil Operation Northwoods, a conspiracy that echoes with sinister intentions. Buckle up, truth seekers, as we delve into the shadows where fact meets fiction and history's darkest intrigues are unveiled. Number 5. The CIA funded Tibet's Dalai Lama. You heard me right. According to declassified documents, the 14th Dalai Lama was on the CIA's payroll for a staggering $180,000 per year in the 1960s. It was all part of a covert mission to stir dissent against Mao's communist regime in China. Can you imagine the CIA secretly supporting the spiritual leader of Tibet? Well, it's all true, my friends. Picture this. It's the aftermath of World War II, and the world is witnessing the rise of Mao Zedong's communist regime in China. As the political landscape shifts, the 14th Dalai Lama finds himself fleeing his homeland of Tibet and seeking refuge in India. The CIA Tibetan program was a nearly 2 decades-long anti-Chinese covert operation focused on Tibet, which consisted of political action, propaganda, paramilitary and intelligence operations based on US government arrangements made with brothers of the 14th Dalai Lama, who was not initially aware of them. The goal of the program was to keep the political concept of an autonomous Tibet alive within Tibet and among several foreign nations. But wait, here's where it gets intriguing. The CIA, always on the lookout for opportunities to counter communist expansion, saw potential in the Dalai Lama's plight. They envisioned him as a powerful symbol of resistance against the Red Dragon. So, they did what any covert agency would do. They offered him financial support to spearhead a movement against the Chinese rule. Can you imagine the irony? The CIA, a quintessentially Western intelligence organization, secretly funding the spiritual leader of Tibet. This covert operation was known as ST Circus within the CIA, and the annual paycheck of $180,000 was wired to the Dalai Lama's trust fund. But hold on, it wasn't just about financial backing. The CIA also provided training and support to Tibetan resistance fighters, hoping to spark unrest in the region. They wanted to put a wrench in Mao's grand plans and keep the spread of communism in check. Now, of course, the Dalai Lama himself maintains that he was not aware of the CIA's role in the funding, and there's no evidence to suggest he actively collaborated with the agency. Nevertheless, the fact remains that this covert operation played a significant role in shaping the geopolitical landscape of the time. So, there you have it. History's unlikely rendezvous between the CIA and the spiritual leader of Tibet. A meeting of worlds, a tale of intrigue, and a plot twist that Hollywood couldn't have dreamed up. Who would have thought that beneath the serene facade of Tibetan monasteries, the echoes of political chess games resonated through the ages? Number 4. The CIA used weather modification as a weapon. Now, before you dive into the world of weather-controlling satellites, let's take a step back. During the Vietnam War, the CIA hatched Operation Popeye, where they played Mother Nature's tricks. Cloud seeding, my friends, that was their secret weapon. The goal? Make it rain more and create disruptive landslides on the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Talk about manipulating the elements for a strategic advantage. Operation Popeye, a weather-wielding operation that sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi novel. But believe me, my truth seekers, this was no fantasy. It was a chilling reality during the tumultuous days of the Vietnam War. Picture the scene. The Ho Chi Minh Trail, a crucial supply route for the North Vietnamese army, snaking through the dense jungles of Southeast Asia. The CIA, determined to disrupt enemy operations, turned to the skies for an unorthodox solution: cloud seeding. Now, what exactly is cloud seeding? Imagine a fleet of aircraft flying through the clouds, releasing small particles to act as nuclei for water vapor to condense around. The result? More rain. And in the CIA's sinister plan, More rain meant landslides and mudslides along the trail, just what they needed to impede enemy movements. But, my friends, this was no ordinary weather modification. Operation Popeye was a highly classified program, so covert that even some members of the US government were kept in the dark. The CIA's involvement in manipulating weather conditions during warfare was shrouded in secrecy, known only to a select few within the agency. As the monsoon seasons came and went, the CIA's cloud seeding missions became an invisible weapon in the conflict. While some questioned the ethical implications of playing with nature in the midst of war, the agency pressed on, believing the ends justified the means. But here's the chilling part. The extent of Operation Popeye's success remains a topic of debate. While the CIA claimed it was effective in disrupting enemy supply lines, others argue that the program's impact on weather patterns was inconclusive. The rainmaking operation may not have lived up to its expectations, but it certainly left a mark on the annals of military history. As we delve into the CIA's history, my fellow truth-seekers, we discover that reality can be stranger than fiction. The agency's pursuit of unconventional methods to gain a strategic edge is a testament to the lengths they were willing to go. So, there you have it, the eerie tale of Operation Popeye, where the skies themselves became a battlefield. A chilling chapter in the CIA's enigmatic history, where the line between science and espionage blurred, and nature became a tool of war. Number 3. Mind Control Program. Project MKUltra, the stuff of legends. From 1953 to 1973, the CIA ventured into the realm of mind control. No, they weren't creating brainwashed assassins, but they were exploring the effects of LSD and hypnosis on human subjects. Let me tell you, it was all about gaining information from detainees during interrogations. Who knew the CIA was in the business of psychedelic exploration? Oh, Project MKUltra, a journey into the depths of the human mind that sounds like it came straight from the pages of a psychological thriller. But hold on to your hats, my fellow truth-seekers, because this was no Hollywood fiction. It was a dark reality that unfolded within the shadowy halls of the CIA. Imagine a top-secret program where the boundaries of ethics and morality were pushed to their limits. From 1953 to 1973, the agency delved into the world of mind control, seeking to unlock the secrets of the human psyche and find the most effective ways to extract information from detainees during interrogations. But wait, there's more. The methods they employed were nothing short of mind-bending. Picture this, agents experimenting with drugs like LSD, a powerful psychedelic substance that alters perception and consciousness. The goal was to determine if these mind-altering substances could make individuals more willing to reveal their deepest secrets. And if that wasn't enough, the CIA explored the possibility of obtaining information through hypnosis. Yes, hypnosis! They delved into the mysterious realm of the subconscious, hoping to unearth hidden memories and extract vital intelligence from their subjects. But my friends, the most sinister aspect of MKUltra was the veil of secrecy that shrouded it. The program operated under a cloak of darkness, hidden from public view, and even some members of the government. The knowledge of these mind control experiments was confined to a select few within the agency, and the world remained oblivious to this chilling chapter in history. However, as with any covert operation, the truth eventually came to light. In the 1970s, the lid was blown off the clandestine experiments when investigations exposed the extent of MKUltra's activities. The revelations sparked public outrage, and the ethical questions surrounding human experimentation fueled debates that continue to this day. While the notion of brainwashed assassins may be the stuff of movies, the fact remains that the CIA's MKUltra program dabbled in a realm that many would consider the domain of science fiction. The real-life implications of these mind control experiments, though not as dramatic as Hollywood portrays, were no less disturbing. As we peel back the layers of the CIA's history, my intrepid explorers, we encounter a world where boundaries were blurred and human morality was tested. Project MK Ultra stands as a haunting reminder that even the most powerful organizations are not immune to the allure of the unknown and the temptation to delve into the recesses of the mind. Number 2, fake vaccination program. Now, hold on to your hats, my friends, because this one takes the cake. In the hunt for the infamous Osama bin Laden, the CIA got creative. They cooked up a fake vaccination program as a cover to obtain DNA samples from bin Laden's children. Yes, you heard that right. It was a risky tactic, but it eventually confirmed bin Laden's presence. Just imagine, a covert mission disguised as a medical mission. Talk about blending espionage with medicine. When the agency set their sights on the elusive Osama bin Laden, they knew they had to pull out all the stops. And boy, did they come up with a plan that was nothing short of ingenious. Imagine this. Under the guise of a seemingly innocent vaccination program, agents embarked on a covert mission to obtain crucial DNA samples from bin Laden's children. It's like something straight out of a spy thriller, where the lines between medicine and espionage blur into a heart-pounding adventure. But wait, it gets even more riveting. These daring agents, like master puppeteers, orchestrated a dance of deception, weaving together a web of intrigue that would have even James Bond himself nodding in approval. They traversed the treacherous landscape of deception, utilizing their cunning and resourcefulness to stay one step ahead of their adversaries. And all for what? To confirm bin Laden's presence, that elusive figure who had eluded capture for years. The stakes were sky high, and the moral complexities of using medicine as a cover for intelligence operations loomed like shadows in the night. But the pursuit of one of the world's most wanted terrorists outweighed any qualms they might have had. Yet, let us not forget the controversy that followed this audacious operation. The idea of using a medical program as a front for intelligence gathering sparked debates on ethics and the blurred lines between secrecy and public good. It was a high-risk, high-reward gambit that came with its fair share of scrutiny. But my fellow adventurers, the truth remains. Sometimes, the most extraordinary stories are born out of the most unconventional circumstances. The CIA's fake vaccination program stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the lengths to which agents will go to fulfill their mission. Number 1. False flag attack involving hijacking airplanes. Brace yourselves for the grand finale of conspiracy theories. 9/11s might be the mother of all conspiracy theories, but the CIA once had their own scheme, known as Operation Northwoods. In this wild plot, they proposed hijacking airliners and blaming Cuba to provoke a war. The Kennedy administration said no way to this hair-raising plan, but it's a chilling reminder that even intelligence agencies can contemplate wild scenarios. Hold on to your seats, my brave truth seekers, because we've arrived at the grand finale, the most hair-raising conspiracy theory involving the CIA. You may have heard the murmurs about 9/11s being a false flag attack, but today I present to you a real-life plot that will send shivers down your spine. Operation Northwoods. Operation Northwoods was a proposed operation that originated within the US Department of Defense of the US government in 1962. The proposals called for operatives to both stage and commit acts of terrorism against American military and civilian targets, blaming them on the Cuban government and using it to justify a war against Cuba. The document included the remote control of civilian aircraft, which would be repainted as US Air Force plane, a fabricated shoot-down of a US Air Force fighter aircraft off the coast of Cuba, the possible assassination of Cuban immigrants, sinking boats of Cuban refugees, blowing up a US ship, and orchestrating terrorism in US cities. The proposals were rejected by President Kennedy. Now, you might be wondering, how on earth could this have happened? Well, it was all too real, and declassified documents from 1998 unveiled this chilling proposal. The idea was to engineer a false pretext for military action against Cuba, one that would rally the public behind the cause of war. But hold on tight, because this plot didn't materialize as planned. The Kennedy administration, with nerves of steel, said no way to this audacious plan. They recognized the moral and ethical complexities of orchestrating such a scheme, and wisely put an end to it. And there you have it, fellow adventurers. From the depths of classified documents to the peaks of unimaginable plots, we've journeyed through the annals of the CIA's history. But wait, before you close that browser tab, isn't it fascinating how reality can often be more astonishing than anything fiction could dream up? So, as you go about your day, remember to question, explore, and embrace the mysteries that surround us. After all, who knows what other secrets are waiting to be uncovered? Until next time, keep seeking the truth, and may your curiosity always lead you to new horizons.